Hello, everyone. This is our Tuesday call from Laurel's Learning Lab, and we are going to try something new today, which is Newsella. Everybody has their own account that they've created, but today we're going to read a passage together. And I have some readers already picked out. But first, before we read, I'd like everybody to introduce themselves. We'll start with Nelson. Go ahead, Nelson. Who are you and where are you from?
So good morning, my name is Nelson Bastos. I'm from Honduras and I take advantage of this class and I urge everyone to do the same. Yeah.
Excellent. Sarah, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm from Brazil.
Great. Josel?
Hi, my name is Josel Baquedano. I am from Honduras.
Nice to have you here. All right, Debbie?
Hi, I'm Debbie and I'm from Philippines.
Excellent. Always nice to have you here. Abu?
Hi guys, this is Abu and I am from Senegal.
All right, thank you for joining us. Jessica?
Hi, my name is Jessica. I'm from Brazil.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
And Nore?
Hello everyone, I'm Nore and I'm from Spain.
Excellent. All right, we are going to start the reading. I'm going to share my screen and you guys, if you're a reader, then tell me, you just read as much, a couple of paragraphs and then let the next person go, okay? Okay, everybody can see this?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
All right, so this is, I'll read the title. Prison inmates have helped high school student with tuition. He is now in college, which is pretty amazing. Okay, it was written by the Washington Post, adapted by Newsella staff. And this picture talks about the grand event of him doing this. Cy Nelson Green Center embraces people at the Soledad State Prison who paid his tuition at a private high school. Jason Bryan on the left was one of the leaders of the fundraising. Okay, so Nelson, go ahead and read for us.
Okay, the first one, right?
Before his sophomore year, yes.
Okay, before his sophomore year of high school, Cy Newsom Green's family was going through some hardships. His parents experienced some health problems that required expensive medical treatment. They also lost their jobs, which meant to Green could no longer pay for the private school he had been attending for a year called the Palma School in Salinas, California. The school could provide some scholarship money, but not enough to cover a 12,900 yearly cost.
Debbie?
Then a group of unlikely people step up to pay the remainder of the cost. A group of men who are incarcerated at the nearby Soledad State Prison pulled that money they earned from doing jobs in prison, such as cleaning and clerking. They raised $32,000 over about 3 years. This is a remarkable feat considering incarcerated people in California earn a base wage of about 8 cents an hour for many of their jobs.
Wow.
I broke
Go ahead.
down and started crying because I knew where it was coming from. Frank Green, his father, said about the donation.
Wow. Okay, Sarah, go ahead.
The group started gathering money in fall 2016, and they collected enough to cover most of Green's high school costs. Starting in 2017, they raised $24 million
Thousand.
$1,000 from their own pockets and received an $8,000 donation from outside the prison. Green, who is now 19 years old and graduated from Palma School in 2020, attends the Academy for Art University in San Francisco, California.
Excellent. Keep going. Read that last sentence for us.
Okay, it definitely was a surprise and a huge honor, he said of the donation. That's not something that happens every day.
Okay, Nore?
School's book program. The idea for the scholarship came from a prison school book group called Exercise in Emph- Empathy,
Empathy.
Empathy, a Palma school program. Through the program, students, teachers, and some community members would regularly visit people who are incarcerated to,
Incarcerated.
incarcerated to read and discuss books. The visit stopped due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay,
The program,
I'm gonna read the little picture over here. Image 2, Cy Newson Green Center at an Exercises in Empathy book club meeting with classmates from Palma School and his benefactors at the Soledad State Prison. That's very cool. Okay, Nore, keep going.
the program was started by Jim
Micheletti,
Micheleri, a teacher at Palma, who said the students at the incarcerated in, indiv-
individuals,
individuals will often become close in sharing ideas and feelings. However, he never imagined it would lead to this amount of support for a
student.
student.
Okay. Nelson, go again.
Okay, Jason Bryant, who was formerly incarcerated, was one of the leaders of the fundraising. He
Good.
said that some donations were as small as $1 and a few as big as 100, with smalls in amounts of $5 or $10. Can I continue?
Yes.
Okay. He said he said those who donated over were motivated by wanting to contribute to the next generation. I think that inherently most people, even those of us who had made the worst decision in our lives, want to be part of something good. Brian said, "This idea when we started was just so good. We can help some good men get a
Some young man.
head start that a lot of us didn't have."
That's awesome. Are you guys amazed so far? I just think this is a wonderful story. I think that the fact that they are helping somebody that's not, I think he's not in the prison system. He's just a student that he can't go to school because he doesn't have enough money to go there. So they have earned a little bit of money and they're giving it to him. So if you have anything else to say in the chat, you can go ahead and do that. And we can talk about what you're thinking as you read this article at the end. So let's continue with Debbie.
Bryant said they came up with a scholarship idea one day in the fall of 2016 at Soledad. Those in the book group were discussing a book they had read and something clicked. In the book, Bryant said a small group of men decide to look out for each other. Ted Gray, a member of the Exercise and Empathy group is also incarcerated, leaned over to Bryant and told him they needed to look out for a young man at Palma School just like the characters in the book. Together they came up with a scholarship idea and asked Micheletti to recommend a student who needed support. He told them about Cy Green.
Awesome. Okay. Sarah, 5 people.
5 people who called themselves the
Phoenix.
Phoenix aliens, including
That's right.
Brian and Gray, went from cell to cell, asking people to donate donate twice
Donate.
a year. Twice a year. They told Nelson Green's story as they asked
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 for donations.
for donations. Most of the people who are incarcerated,
Incarcerated.
earn less than $20 a month at their jobs.
Wow.
Over 3 years, with some outside help, they raised the money.
Good. All right. Nore, go ahead. Hopes to continue the program.
All 5 Phoenix Alliance members are no longer incarcerated, and 4 of them, including Brian, now work at an organization that helps people who were previously incarcerated rebuild their lives.
Rebuild.
Rebuild their lives. Brian
Good.
hopes to continue the scholarship program for another Palmer student.
Student.
When
All right,
when
keep going.
when Green meet members of the exercise in empathy book group for the first time after receiving the scholarship from them, he said they were exceptionally kind,
Exceptionally
exceptionally kind of made him feel comfortable.
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 All right, one more sentence.
He said he did not know what to expect when going into the prison.
Okay, Nelson, go ahead.
Okay. Once I went through those gates, they were all lined up to shake my hand and meet me. He said, Green is studying communications in college, and his father got the medical procedure he needed last year. He hopes to play professional basketball and then work in sports broadcasting. Green said the experience with the book group taught him about humility and not judging too harshly.
Good.
Okay, and this man wants to contribute to society, he said.
Read
Okay,
this next one.
can I read the next one or what?
Yes.
Okay. You have to have an open mind, Green said. If you go in there closed minded, you're not going to receive the wisdom they want to give you.
Good, good. And go ahead and just read the last paragraph.
Give to you. Okay. Micheleri said exercises and empathy program has continued over the video calls during the COVID-19 pandemic. About 20 to 30 kids and 80 to 100 incarcerated people, plus some other community members participate. The meetings help to motivate all the members to improve themselves and make good choices, he said.
Wow. Okay. So, what's your feedback on this, guys? What do you think about this program? Here's your chance to contribute to the conversation and tell me what you've learned. You can either put it in the chat or you can say something out loud to us. So who wants to go first? Raise your hand or just speak out. Anyone have any contribution, anything to say? Nelson, what do you think?
Well, I think that it's a good example. Like so many people should do this kind of things to cooperate. Maybe in this kind of thing, like different difficult times like this one, in the pandemic. Not just that, like, but in these hard times of this society, in these times, this is a good example that everybody could take this kind of examples, you know, to cooperate with others. Not enough the amount of money, just little by little you can get it, some more money for some other people who need it the most.
Right, right. So tell me how they started this idea. What did they do? What did they do to come up with this idea? Do you know, Sarah or Debbie? They were reading a book, right? and they, in the book, a small group of men decided to look out for each other. And so then they decided to take this into real life. They needed to look out for a young man at Palma School, just like the characters in the book. And together they came up with the scholarship idea and asked Micheletti to recommend a student that they could actually help. And so how long did it take them to raise all this money? Does anybody see the answer in the text here?
I think it was 3 years, right?
It was 3 years. Yep. People donated twice a year, and then they took 3 years to raise the money. And a lot of, what is the amount of money that people that are incarcerated here earn?
$20
$20 a month for their job.
a month.
Yeah, $20. I'm sorry, $20 a month, not $20 a year. Yes, and so now that they've raised the money, are they going to continue to do this? Sarah, Debbie, Nore, Jessica, you guys have anything to add? Are they going to continue to do this?
I can try it.
Sure.
Where I need to read, sorry. All
No,
five.
actually, we're done reading, but I just wanted to find out if you had anything to say about the reading, if you've been listening and participating. They found out from, you know, the area that there was somebody that they needed to help, and they helped him, and it took 3 years for them to raise the money that he needed. And now it says here, Bryant hopes to continue the scholarship program for another Palma student. So they're going to continue this amazing, empathetic idea, this exercises in empathy. And if you guys, Jessica, do you know what empathy is?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, empathy is similar to sympathy. So when you have sympathy for someone, that is something that you feel bad for them, and their puppy died or something, and you have to say, oh, I'm so sorry. But empathy is when you know what that person is going through because your puppy died as well. And so you know how they feel. So empathy is even stronger than sympathy. So exercises in empathy is when I'm sure they are talking about other incarcerated people or other people that are going through the same thing they went through. So these men now have a different perspective, don't they? They probably went into jail because they did something wrong. And now they're in prison talking about how to help people. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yes.
So I'm glad that you guys listen to this, and I hope that next time you participate more. But I think we're gonna stop it here for today. And I'm glad you guys came. All right, so keep up on the Facebook group and the WhatsApp group, and we'll start another one next Tuesday. Okay,
Thank you for everything.
you're welcome. Goodbye,
you.
everybody.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Have a nice day, Tatiana.